Hello, my friends. Welcome back to Kurt Berglund's Baseball World, and today we are continuing the APBA Hall of Fame set King of the Hill tournament, and it's getting really tight here, and we're going down the home stretch. Here are your standings coming into today's game. The 1981 to the present American Leaguers are 7-5. All that really matters in the King of the Hill tournament is the wins, because the first team to win 10 games gets into the World Series and gets home field advantage. So the 1981 to the present American Leaguers are now in first place, and they are the Kings of the Hill. They play until they lose. In second place are the Negro League Hall of Famers with 6 wins, and then we have a cluster of 4 teams tied with 5 wins, but nobody's out of it because all you need is a winning streak, and you can leapfrog folks in a hurry. So the 1981 the present American Leaguers are going to be hosting the 1981 the present National Leaguers in today's game. It's going to be Greg Maddux for the National Leaguers against Randy Johnson, the big unit, for the American Leaguers. Going to be a fun game and a big game, because if the American League wins, they'll be up to 8 wins and just 2 games out of clinching home field advantage in the World Series. If the National League wins, they become a 6-win team. They earn King of the Hill status and a second-place tie at 6 wins with the Negro League Hall of Famers. So there's a lot on the line for both teams. I hesitate to call it a must-win for either of these clubs, but for the National League, because if you lose, you have to wait until your turn comes up again in the rotation. They may not get another chance to impact the race. So the National League really needs this game. All right, with all that said as preamble, let's get to today's starting lineups. These are our boards for today's game. We're using the smaller book. Results I've been happy with so far, and it sure is easier to do a video flipping around these boards than it is with those big unwieldy ones that the game company currently produces. So these are the ones we're going with. The batting orders for today's game go like this. Leading off for the National League at shortstop is Barry Larkin. Batting second at first base, Jeff Bagwell. Batting third in left field, Barry Bonds. Batting fourth in center field, Sammy Sosa. Batting fifth at third base, Chipper Jones. Batting sixth in right field, Vladimir Guerrero Sr. Batting seventh at second base, Ryan Sandberg. Batting eighth behind the plate, Gary Carter. And batting ninth and on the mound, it's Greg Maddux. He is an A pitcher with an XZ modifier. For the American Leaguers, the current first place team and King of the Hill, it's Robbie Alomar batting first and playing second base. Derek Jeter bats second at shortstop. George Brett will bat third at third base. Ken Griffey Jr. will bat fourth. He'll play center field. Jim Thome gets the start at first today. He'll bat fifth. Kirby Puckett will bat sixth and play right field. Harold Baines will bat seventh and play left field. Jorge Posada will bat eighth and catch, and Randy Big Unit Johnson is an A pitcher with a KZ modifier, and he'll bat ninth. And he's on the mound for today's game. So these are your lineups for today's game. Barry Larkin steps in against Randy Johnson, and we are ready to go in this one. The first pitch by the big unit is a base hit for Larkin to left field, and the National League has exactly what they wanted their leadoff man on. Bagwell comes to the plate. He takes the first pitch. Posada throws down to Alomar, but Larkin has it stolen, and he's in scoring position with nobody out. Bagwell took a strike. Johnson the stretch, and the delivery now to Bagwell is hit in the air. Excuse me, Ken Griffey Jr. under it and makes the catch for out number 1. Barry Bonds up. Johnson the stretch and the delivery. Hey, no, wait a minute. Let me check. There's not 2 outs. It's a ground ball to Derek Jeter. He gloves it and fires to Tomey for the out as Larkin goes to third. And now it's Sosa with 2 outs. Johnson the stretch and the delivery, and it's hit high in the air to left field. Harold Baines over by the line is going to make the catch for the 3rd out, and that will retire the National League in inning number 1. Here comes the American Leaguers against Greg Maddux. All right, there's his card. And here we go. Maddux' first pitch to Alomar is hit. Wait a minute. Someday I'm going to get all these memorized. Ground ball, Larkin. He's up with it and fires to Bagwell for out number 1. Jeter now. Maddux winds and deals. Hit on a line to left. Barry Bonds drops the ball. Jeter's going to be safe on the E7. Both of these teams, by the way, are fielding 1 with 44 points. Brett comes to the plate. 1 out, 1 on. Maddux the stretch. And the delivery to George Brett is hit high in the air, but not too deep. Under it is Sammy Sosa for out number 2. And Ken Griffey Jr., the pitch to him, is hit to center. One more time, Sammy Sosa under it and makes the catch for out number 3. We played 1 and we have no score in this one. Big one for both ball clubs. Johnson will face Jones, Guerrero, and Sandberg 5, 6, 7 in the 2nd. And Chipper Jones grounds 1 to Robbie Alomar. He gloves it to his right, plants, and throws to Tomey for out number 1. Here's Guerrero. Guerrero swings and hits one in the air to left. Harold Baines is there toward the line and makes the catch for out number 2. Here's Sandberg. Ball 4. He walked him. National League has a 2-out base runner with Carter coming up. Johnson the stretch and the delivery to the kid is hit on the ground to Alomar. He's going to go the short way to Jeter covering at 2nd, and that will retire the National League in inning number 2. We've played 1.5 and we have no score. Tomey, Puckett, and Baines up in the American League 2nd. Right, lefty, righty, lefty. The pitch from Maddux. Ball 4. So Slugger Jim takes his base. Here comes Puckett, the right fielder in today's game. Maddux the stretch and the delivery. He hit him. Came too far inside and Puckett gave no ground. That'll move Tomey to 2nd. Kirby goes to 1st, and there's runners on 1st and 2nd with nobody out in the 2nd inning. For the American League, Maddux the stretch and the delivery. Ground ball hit to Chipper Jones. He gloves it, goes to Sandberg for 1. The relay to Bagwell is in time for a rally-killing, soul-crushing, round the horn, 5-4-3. Double play turned by the National League. Tomey goes to 3rd. There's 2 outs now. First base is open. Posada is coming up. They could walk him and go after Johnson. And that's what they're going to do. They're going to walk Posada, try and get out of the 2nd. And go after Randy Johnson. So Posada takes the 4-pitch walk from Maddux. And it's runners on first and third now. Maddux the stretch, checks the base runners. The pitch to Johnson. Hey, struck him out. That's Maddux' first strikeout. We've played 2, and there is no score. Both teams a little bit tight maybe. A lot on the line here for both ball clubs. All right, so it's Maddux will lead off the third. Johnson winds and deals. Popped him up. Wouldn't be a home run in a phone booth. Robbie Alomar on the infield will take it for out number 1. Larkin up. He singled in the first to start the game. The pitch from the big unit. He walks him. That'll bring up Bagwell 0 for 1 in the game. 1 out, 1 on for the National League. Johnson the stretch, and the pitch to Bagwell is to center and deep. This will drive Griffey back, and it's gone. A 2-run bomb for Bagwell, and a 2-0 lead for the National League. That's some breathing room for Maddux. Barry Bonds up now. And Bonds hits it on the ground to Alomar. He throws to Tomey for out number 2. And Sammy Sosa. Johnson kicks and deals. Ground ball, George Brett. He gloves it, plants, throws to Tomey, and that retires the National League in the third. But they get 2 on a home run to center by Jeff Bagwell and lead the American League 2-0. Maddux gets the top of the American League order now. Alomar, Jeter, and Brett. The pitch popped him up. Chipper Jones calling and taking for out number 1. Now it's Jeter, reached on an error by Bonds in the first. Pitch to Derek. Hey, struck him out. Number 2, it's the broccoli cauliflower medley. Gas. Brett up now, 2 outs, nobody on. The pitch to George, another pop-up. Maddux jammed him. Chipper Jones calling and taking. And after 3, National League leads 2-0. Long way to go. Chipper Jones up against Randy Johnson. He's 0 for 1. The big unit winds and deals. To center, a looper. Coming on is Griffey, and he's got it for out number 1. Here comes Guerrero. Johnson winds and deals. Ground ball, Alomar. He gloves it and throws to Tomey for out number 2. And Rhino walked in the second. The pitch to him. In the air to left. Toward the line is Baines, and he puts it away for out number 3. So Johnson recovers with a 1-2-3 4th inning. We go to the bottom of the 4th, and it's 2-0 National League. Griffey, Tomey, Puckett, lefty, righty against Maddux. The pitch to him is a hanger. Maddux hangs one. This is to center and deep. Way back goes Sosa, and there's no bringing it back. It's gone for Junior. A 2-1 game now, National League. National League lead in the 4th. Maddux winds and deals to Tomey. Popped him up again. Chipper Jones. Fair territory. 1 gone. Fine motor skills. Not good. All right, Puckett up. Got hit by a pitch. It's a hanger from Maddux. Maddux hangs it, and Puckett launches it into left center. It's going to split Bonds and Sosa. Around second comes Puckett. He's going to go to third. The relay from Larkin is not in time. And the American League has the tying run 90 feet away. Baines coming up. Infield is going to play in. 1 out. Maddux the stretch and the delivery to Harold Baines is popped up to the pitcher. Maddux grabs it, and there's 2 gone. Now it's Posada. They're going to do what they did back in the second and walk Jorge and pitch to Randy Johnson, try and get out of the inning. American League has 1 run in, bottom of the 4th, 2-1 National League lead. Maddux the stretch and the delivery to the big unit. Hey, struck him out. Strikeout number 3, and Maddux picked a good time for it. We've played 4. Complete, and the score is the National League 2, the American League 1. We got a good one. Carter, Maddux, and Larkin up in the 5th inning for the National League. Eight, 9-1. Johnson winds and deals to the kid. Ground ball. Derek Jeter from the hole guns it to first. Tomey digs it out, and there's 1 gone. Now it's Maddux. Greg is 0 for 1. Johnson's delivery to him is grounded to third. George Brett gloves it, and he throws to Tomey for out number 2. 7 in a row retired by Johnson, and now Larkin with 2 outs and nobody on in the 5th. The big unit. Larkin drills it to right center. He's having a good day in the leadoff spot. Splits Puckett and Griffey. Around first goes Larkin as Griffey cuts it off. Throws it back toward the infield, but Larkin's got a 2-out double. And here comes Bagwell, who homered in the 3rd. Johnson the stretch and the delivery to Baggy. Hey, struck him out, and that's Randy Johnson's first strikeout here in the 5th. We're halfway through this one with your score. National League 2, American League 1. Both teams desperately battling for a game they need and want to have. Top of the order for the American League coming now as they try and tie the score. Here in the bottom of the 5th, it's Alomar, Jeter, and Brett. Maddux winds and deals. Popped him up. Under it, Chipper Jones, and there's 1 down. Jeter up, 0 for 2. The pitch to him is scorched to left, and Barry Bonds is going to drop it 1 more time. Doesn't seem focused out there. 1 out, 1 on, tying run aboard for Brett. Maddux the stretch, the delivery to George Brett is a 35. That is a chopper off Maddux' glove. Rolls toward Larkin, but there's no play. 2 on now for the American League with Griffey at the plate. That's going to start action in the National League bullpen. Franco and Smith, lefty-righty double-barreled action. Going for the National League. Griffey at the plate. He homered last inning. Pitch from Maddux. Runners at first and second. And popped it up. Ryan Sandberg. 2 down. Now it's Tomey. Slugger Jim. Maddux the stretch. The delivery. Hey, struck him out. The broccoli cauliflower medley. Gas. 5 complete. 2-1 National League. Got a good one. Got a really good ball game going here. Bonds, Sosa, and Jones as the National League searches for any kind of an insurance run they can get. Bonds is 0 for 2. Johnson wines and deals. Hey, struck him out. Number 2 for the big unit. Bonds is 0 for 3. Sosa up 0 for 2. Johnson's only allowed 3 hits. 1 to Larkin, 2 to Larkin, and 1 to Bagwell. That's it. Pitch to Sammy is a hanger. He hung his slider. What's Sammy going to do with it? He drills it to over right center. Splitting Puckett and Griffey, and Sammy's got a double. That's going to start action in the American League bullpen. Andy Pettit, Mike Mussina, lefty-righty double-barreled action in the American League bullpen. Chipper at the plate. He's 0 for 2. The pitch from Johnson. Hey, struck him out. Number 3 for the big unit. Chipper now 0 for 3, and now it's Guerrero. Johnson the stretch. The delivery to Vlad. He walked him. 2 on, 2 out now. For Sandberg, a hit here for the National League would be big. Johnson the stretch, the delivery to Rhino, and it's trouble. To right field and deep. Back goes Puckett, and it's gone. A 3-run bomb for Rhino. That gives the National League a 5-1 lead, and Johnson is just shaking his head on the mound. Carter up 0 for 2. The pitch to the kid is a ball. Next delivery, Carter hits it on the ground to Alomar. He throws to Tomey, and that retires the side. But the National League adds the insurance runs, or as they say in Central Illinois, insurance. 3 runs on 2 hits. They don't leave anybody. The big blow, the 3-run homer by Sandberg. We go to the bottom of the 6th with the score. National League 5, American League 1. Not over yet. Puckett, Baines, Posada, 6, 7, 8 for the American Leaguers in the bottom of the 6th. The pitch from Maddux. Ground ball, Larkin. He gloves it and throws to Bagwell for out number 1. Here comes Baines, 0 for 2. Pitch to Harold. Hey, struck him out. Number 5. Maddux has retired 4 in a row, and now Posada, who's 2 intentional walks on his ledger, and that's it for his day. There's a ball. Next delivery from Maddux is ball 4. Well, now they can pinch hit for Johnson, which is exactly what they're going to do. They call the big unit back to the dugout, and we're going to see a pinch hitter. And it's going to be Wade Boggs to face Greg Maddux. Here in the 6th. At first is Posada. Maddux the stretch. And the delivery to Boggs. A comebacker gloved by Greg. He's going to flip to Bagwell at first, and that will retire the American League in inning number 6. We go to the 7th with the score. National League 5, American League 1. And we're going to get a new pitcher. It's going to be Mike Mussina. Johnson is done after 6 innings of work. Tell you about Mussina. He is a right-handed pitcher. He is a B grade with an XZ modifier. He will face Maddux first, and then Larkin, and then Bagwell. A trio of right-handers in the top of the 7th, 5-1 National League. The delivery from Musina is hit to left. Under it is Baines, and it clanks off his glove. Now Maddux is safe. Bad outfield play today. Maddux is safe at first. He is fast. Larkin at the plate. Musina the stretch. The delivery to Barry. Hey, struck him out on a bender. One gone in the 7th. Now it's Bagwell. Bagwell hit a big 2-run homer in the 3rd to get the scoring started for the National League. And Bagwell hits one back through the middle. It's off Musina's glove, rolling toward Alomar, but there is no play, and the National League has 2 men on now, with Bonds coming to the plate. They're going to stick with Musina. First and second, need a double play ball. Mike's delivery to Bonds is crushed to left center. That will split Baines and Griffey. Scoring is Maddux. Scoring, I believe, is Bagwell. It's a 2-run double for Bonds, and it's 7-1 National League. Sammy Sosa coming to the plate. Pettit throwing in earnest. The pitch to Sammy. Hit on the ground to Alomar. He throws to Thome for out number 2. And Bonds moves to third. Chipper Jones up. Musina the stretch. And the delivery to Chipper. And hey, struck him out. But the shaky defense leads to a pair of runs for the National League. On 2 hits, they leave 1. After 6.5, it's time to stretch them out. With your score, National League 7, American League 1. And Greg Maddux seemingly in control of this one. Top of the order coming up, Alomar, Jeter, and Brett. Ravi is 0 for 3. Maddux winds and deals. He walks him. That is walk number 1, 2, 3. That is unintentional, and he's walked 2 intentionally. Jeter up now. American League needs to start chipping away. The pitch from Maddux to Derek Jeter. He hit him. Second hit by pitch in the ball game by Maddux. Coming inside a little too far. And now Brett. American League has a start of something here. 2 on. Nobody out. Brett's 1 for 3. Maddux the stretch and the delivery. And that's a hanger to Brett. It is going to be right field and off the wall. Scoring is Alomar. Scoring is Jeter. On his way to third is Brett. The throw is safe, sliding into third base. It's 7-3. Smith and Franco get up again in the National League bullpen, and Ken Griffey Jr. comes to the plate. Nobody out. Brett at third. 7-3 game. Maddux the stretch and the delivery, and hey, struck him out. Number 6 for the professor. And here comes Thome. The delivery to Thome. Base hit over Sandberg's head, and in comes run number 4. It's 7-4 National League. Puckett coming up. Maddux shaking his head on the mound. This may be his last batter. The delivery to Kirby. Popped him up. Gary Carter throws away the mask and makes the catch for out number 2. Here comes Baines. Yeah, out number 2. 7-4 National League. Thome at first. The pitch to Harold. Ground ball, Bagwell to his right. He gloves it. He feeds Maddux covering, and that will retire the American League in the 7th, but they get 3 back. On a pair of hits, they leave 1. And after 7 complete, it's National League 7, American League 4. It's going to go right down to the wire. Mussina has Guerrero, Sandberg, and Carter in his future. 6, 7, 8. Mike winds and deals to Guerrero. Hey, struck him out. That's number 3 for Mussina in an inning and a third. Sandberg up. He's homered today. The pitch from Mussina. Hey, struck him out. Number 4 with the broccoli cauliflower medley. Gas. Carter now. 0 for 3. The pitch to the kid. Base hit over short. Jeter can't quite grab it, and that's going to bring up Maddux with 2 outs. Mussina the stretch. The delivery to Greg is ball 2. The next pitch is a base hit for Maddux to right field. The throw is going to go from Puckett all the way on a fly to Brett. That's going to let Maddux go to second. And it's second and third with 2 outs for Larkin. Carter at third, Maddux at second. Larkin with a chance to get back the runs they lost in the bottom of the 7th. Here in the 8th, it's National League 7, American League 4. Barry Larkin, 2 for 3 with a walk. Mussina kicks and deals, hit high in the air to center but not deep. Ken Griffey Jr. is there, and he puts it away for out number 3. So Mussina gets into and out of trouble. In the 8th, we go to the bottom of the 8th with the score. National League 7, American League 4. Maddux back out, trying to finish what he started. Posada, then a pinch hitter for Mussina, and then Alomar for the American League in the bottom of the 8th. Getting late. Posada will lead off. Maddux winds and deals. And hey, struck him out. Number 7 for Maddux. He has allowed only 4 hits. And the pinch hitter is going to be Ricky Henderson for Mussina. Henderson batting for Mussina. And Jack Morris is throwing in the bullpen for the American League. Maddux winds and deals. Base hit, Henderson to left field. Alomar out. The National League bullpen is ready. They're going to leave Maddux in. Alomar takes the first pitch from Maddux, and here goes Ricky. The throwdown from Carter to Larkin is not in time. Ricky's in with that patented headfirst slide, and he's in scoring position. Alomar behind in the count 0-1. The delivery to Robbie Alomar. He hits it on the ground to Sandberg. Sandberg goes to Bagwell for the putout as Ricky goes to third. With 2 down, it's Jeter. Jeter 0 for 3. Maddux the stretch and the delivery to Derek Jeter. Ground ball, Chipper Jones. He goes to Bagwell for the putout, and that retires the American League in inning number 8. We go to the 9th with the score. National League 7, American League 4. Musina is done. The new pitcher will be Jack Morris. He is a B pitcher with an X modifier. And he will face Bagwell, Bonds, and Sosa in the National League ninth. In the National League bullpen, Trevor Hoffman is throwing. He has had an up-and-down tournament, so we'll see if they want Maddux to try and finish. So Morris is in the number 9 spot in the batting order. And he's on to pitch the 9th. Bagwell, 2 for 4. Morris winds and deals. Popped him up. Throwing away the mask is Posada, and he makes the putout for out number 1. Now it's Bonds, 1 for 4. Big double for Barry in the 7th. The pitch to him, hey, struck him out. 2 gone in the 9th, and now it's Sosa. Hey, struck him out with the broccoli cauliflower medley. Gas. Bottom of the 9th coming. National League 7, American League 4. We're 3 outs from having a new King of the Hill. Maddux out to finish the job. Brett, Griffey, and Tomey. Trevor Hoffman is ready in the National League bullpen. George Brett is 2 for 4. The pitch to him is grounded to Larkin. Barry's up with it and throws to Bagwell for out number 1. Griffey, 1 for 4 with a bomb in the 4th. The pitch to him is grounded to Chipper Jones. He goes to Bagwell, and there's 2 down. And the last chance saloon is Jim Tomey with a walk and a 1 for 3 day. Puckett on deck. The pitch to Tomey, hey, struck him out, and that's your ball game. We have a new King of the Hill. It's the 1981 to the present National League. The American League has been dethroned. Let's give you the totals. For the National Leaguers, 7 runs. 9 hits, and they committed 2 errors. The American League, 4 runs on 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 hits. Did I miss one? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No, I didn't. And they committed 1 error. So Maddux goes the route and gets the win. Johnson the loss. And let's look at the standings before we leave. Standings coming into today. The 81 to the present American Leaguers, having lost the game, drop to 7-6, and they lose the King of the Hill designation. The 81 to the present National Leaguers jump to 6-5 and a tie for second, and they are the new Kings of the Hill. Now, who are they going to play next? That's your question. And they will play the 61 to the 80 team. They will host them, of course. It'll be the 81 to the present National Leaguers at home against the 61 80s, who need a win to also vault into second place, a tie for second. So we got a good one, and we're just getting more and more congested at the top of our King of the Hill tournament. Thank you for being with me. Don't forget to click like and subscribe and share my videos, my friends. Follow me on Twitter at KurtBerglund14, and don't forget to sign up for the Facebook page that I post all my stuff on, the Universal Baseball Association Lounge. Thanks for being with me. Have a great day. So long, everybody.